What is going on, race fans and gearheads? It is February 26th, time for Daytona 500. Man, I have been waiting for this day for a long time. I am so stoked. I am jacked. I think I've had too much coffee. Let me get another shot of liquid courage. I am on the way to family's house. We are a Nascar family, and this is kind of a tradition. A few of us get together every Daytona 500 and watch the race together, and today is no exception. It is a gorgeous day. It's a little cool in North Carolina, 52 degrees. Big 20-degree cool-off from the 70s and almost 80s we've been having for the past week. That's okay, though. It's going to get hot enough. Get excited for this race. So we're going to get into some news, man. It's been a while since I've made a video. We've got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the segment rules. We're going to talk about the damage rules and policy behind the wall. We're going to talk about these two races. Let's get into it with these segments. So the segments are, they're splitting the races up. So far, we've seen in Daytona three segments, two shorter segments and then one long segment. I don't know. I think racing's back, guys. I think it's back in a big way. These segments have brought forward a lot of excitement. They're forcing these guys to race instead of sit back and saving equipment. I don't know. It's part of racing too, but I tell you, it's made for some very exciting racing. Let's see. So let's talk about the truck race. Let's get into that with these segments. The truck race, man. There wasn't just one big one. It was three big ones. That was nuts, that race, man. Matt Crafton, the last lap of the race, he went for a hell of a ride, didn't he? I mean, completely in the air and barrel rolled. Landed it. He nailed it. Glad he was okay, but, man, it took out half the field with all the wrecks in that race. The three big ones, whoo. That was an exciting race. And I hate to say this, I wish I could remember that kid's name. 18-year-old, first kid to sit on a pole in a NASCAR event his rookie year, and for as young as he is, and win it. There's history made. If you miss that truck race, you miss history. A very exciting race. So the damage policy, we saw that in effect big time for the first time in the truck race, in the Camping World Series NASCAR trucks. Let's explain the damage policy in case you're not familiar or have any misconceptions or not understanding. Basically, if your car is damaged to the point where, checking GPS here, yep. If your car is damaged, or truck in this case, was damaged to the point where you cannot get on pit lane, make the body repairs, and get back on the track and do a minimum speed that is set by NASCAR, I'm not sure what that speed is, your race is over. If you have to take your truck behind, or even the car, behind the wall for repair, your race is over. And at first, I didn't like this. I was like, man, I pretty much thought this was bullshit. I didn't like the way it played out. It didn't make any sense. Why would they do that? It makes sense. Let me explain it to you. NASCAR did a thorough amount of research into this and found out that the cars that are actually repaired from behind the wall and put back on the track, or take longer than that time to fix the car, really doesn't do anything but negatively outcome the race. And I can see that. I have seen that. I have actually said, I'm glad they're out there. I understand they're out there trying to make points, but they're actually affecting the flow of the race. I can't tell you how many times, and we all can say this, no matter who your favorite driver is, has seen your favorite driver lose a race because of lap cars, slower traffic that are so damaged that they really don't need to be out there anyway. Plus, the biggest one that I like, one of the biggest killers in NASCAR, I believe, was the constant debris cautions. That will screw up a race. And I'm not going to lie, I think NASCAR may have used the debris caution a little more than they probably should have, so they could bring some excitement back to the race. I'm not accusing, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. So that seemed to have helped eliminate a lot of that. Between the Camping World Truck Series and the Infinity Series, we didn't really see any debris cautions except for a couple. They were significantly reduced. Cars weren't flying around just pieced back together with duct tape and then having parts fly off causing cautions or causing cut tires or anything like that. So I think that I hated it first, just remaining open to it. I think it made a huge difference in the flow of the race, and I think racing is back. Let's get into the Xfinity Series race. Austin, my boy, caused a big one there on the last. Getting close to the end, man. Took out like half the field. I know you didn't do it, brother. Everybody knows you didn't do it. It's just one of those things. It's just racing, you know, and I know we felt bad about it. It happens, you know. What can you say about it? Yeah, it just, shit happens. Hey, I'm gonna take some guy on the inside real quick. Man, I am so excited. I'm so pumped up. So, if the Camping World Series truck race and the Xfinity Series race, even with the events of the ARCA races, any indication the way today's race is going to go, I think we're going to see a very exciting race. I think we're going to see one hell of a race. I am very excited. The most important thing is thank God Dale Jr. is back. I am glad he's in good health. He's in good spirits. He's got a new fire under his ass. Congratulations on his marriage. So, I tell you, he's going to win one for the Gipper, I think, on this one. So I am going all in. I'm going Dale Jr. Anything can happen. But he's my boy. So basically, if you're from North Carolina, I'm rooting for you. But Dale Jr., I'm going to stick in your corner today. Chase Elliott, I'm telling you, Chase, you know, growing up, you know, when I started getting to that age of understanding, you know, I grew up through NASCAR in the 80s and the 90s, and I was never a fan of Bill Elliott, but Bill Elliott was one of those guys that you had to respect because he was a hell of a driver. One hell of a driver. He set some records that still hasn't been broke yet. So, and with the restrictor plates, they probably won't. But he was the first one that won the Winston Million, and calling $1 million bill for nothing. You know, they don't do that. So we got, sorry, keep checking my GPS, and we're getting behind a lot of idiots on the road today. I'm going to have to take them on the inside or the outside, or just get around them. So it's going to be some exciting races, you know. And I tell you, the Fords, Toyotas looking strong. I think what's going to put the Chevys ahead is just those Hendrick motors and just good solid driving, because Fords are strong, and I don't, as much as the GM guy I am, I don't think GM's going to win the manufacturer's title this year. I could be wrong, but that's my prediction. I don't think they're going to win it, but it's too early to tell. Predictions can change. And we got a whole season of racing, and we're about to get started here in about an hour. So guys, I'm almost at my family's house. I'm going to sign off here. I didn't want this to be an 8-minute long video. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'm so excited. They got a lot of